Yeah, okay. So, to just summarize some things, since I did some things off camera, I went ahead and respec myself,
That's a friendly looking shadow.
if I can remember how to do the key. It has been a few days since I've last played, so here we are continuing on. Yeah, so I went ahead and got off the strength-based build because I did that initially to get through the non-alloys to get that nice little achievement, but here we are now a dex-based character. Still trying to use Jack of all trades for its usefulness, but now we've definitely gone back into Wizard, and we're gonna build into ultimately Bladesinger from there. So should be fun, should be useful. And one, I guess, minor confession to make. Yeah, I stole this. Anyway, also, get out of this. Also, because I needed to steal an item from Gale, and honestly, it was a lot of scum saving you not necessarily need to see. It's not pretty.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd prefer to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I had no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Yeah, wouldn't that ruin the item?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture.
Alright, and where do you suggest we find these?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Uh, I wouldn't exactly be as happy to help, but yeah, I guess I would expect as much.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Whoa, slow down there, Gale. I mean, we only just met, like, last night. Jeez. Do I? Oh, yeah, this thing that I stole. Thinking ahead. That'll suffice for now. It's a short bow. So yeah, nobody here. Well, I guess Astarion could use it, but honestly, regaining a single spell slot is kind of meh in the long run. Anyway,
Thank you.
you good, bro?
the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Alright, so we gave Gale an artifact that we rightfully proclaimed from the aid of certain factions known as the Druids. Also, you might have noticed I kind of changed my looks a little bit. I made use of the mirror, which had dropped in like patch 3, which in this campsite it's located right over there. Ta-da. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to business. So we got Karlak now permanently on my team, which is awesome. Actually, I'm gonna make a save real quick. I haven't done so in a few. There you go.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough! Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have...
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
This escalated quickly.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Well, thank goodness.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything? Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it. There. I don't know why you cared so much. It's junk.
Scram! Before I give you something to care about! Kid's lucky you were here.
I prefer not to see a child beat if I can help it personally.
Damn goblins.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet. If Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone. Small
Dang.
mercies.
My love,
All right.
caravan escort for 3 days. And you quit in the middle of your shift.
The nerve of that smirking little rat. Can't believe the kid thought he could snatch my mum's locket and get away with it. Bet he's learned his lesson now.
I don't really want your locket either. Why would a game suggest that?
Ain't leaving soon for a good while after that.
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid. Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts.
But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here, with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk.
All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the Druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
Did I speak to him?
No word from the
I
scouts
don't
yet.
remember,
No, sir.
but I guess I did.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins,
Hmm.
they'll find it.
Yes,
All right.
of course.
Seems simple enough. Easy money. Yeah, right.
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
Thought I sensed an inferno around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close, or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Okay. So pretty much just generic +1 stuff. Got it. Shield of Greatness. That's a +1 shield. Alright. I don't really need this. Or this. Just selling off the junk, I guess, right now. Alright, so that's gonna have to do.
Forged from the heart.
What I wouldn't do for best. Never gonna smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
Alright. Let's go talk to the Druids.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
I completed. What just save the refugees? Speak with Kaga. Okay.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, bless you, all right. Here it comes, you little beast.
Oh, well.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it.
I kind of wanted to get some information first, but okay.
How delicious.
Well, shoot.
No one back home will ever believe this. If not over, then through.
Oh! Hey! You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun?
That was neat.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
It's a bit of a tall ask, but hey, I got it.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails. Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Just nope, peace out. All right.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Wow, that's racist.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
At my current level, I don't doubt that.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue.
You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Oh my goodness. Didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an Elithan invasion force. The goblins were being controlled.
Gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragons, really? Oh, gosh.
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Alright, there's Volothamp Getarm.
My Ursheim friend. Alas, I've never
The
learned
most
to
obnoxious
converse with
bard
your
I've
kind.
probably ever seen.